Prior to 2015, Toyota's Tacoma was the best-selling truck in the mid-size truck segment for 10 consecutive years. Now that's quite a feat, but don't expect them to let their foot off the gas pedal now. That's why we're here in the Pacific Northwest, specifically just outside of Tacoma, to drive the new 2016 Tacoma, a truck Toyota believes will keep its spot at the top of the mid-size truck market. The second generation Tacoma has been a huge success for Toyota, but it clearly is long overdue for an update. But with GMC and Chevy both re-entering with the new Colorado and Canyon last year, 2016 is a year that Toyota decided that Tacoma needed updating. We had our first look at the new Tacoma at the Detroit Auto Show earlier this year. And one of the biggest changes to the 2016 version is the subtraction of the 4-liter V6 and the addition of a new 3.5-liter Atkinson cycle V6. The new V6 features both direct and port fuel injection, and although it doesn't top Chevy Colorado's V6's 305 horsepower rating, it does make a big jump from 236 horsepower to 278 horsepower on the new motor. When it comes to torque, it's nearly a wash with the new engine, as the new V6 will offer 265 pound-feet of torque versus 266 on the previous motor. But we can't say that it feels all that much different. That's a good thing considering it does have better fuel economy than the previous motor, as much as 24 miles per gallon and a 23 mile per gallon rating on the 4x4 model. The new Tacoma will also boast the addition of a new 6-speed automatic transmission with electronic shift, as well as a 6-speed manual option on the V6 model. A 2.7-liter 4-cylinder motor will also be offered as well. We also like that Toyota was able to make the Tacoma more efficient, improve its fuel economy, and reduce its drag without significantly hindering its off-road performance. In fact, the TRD off-road package is probably one of the best Tacomas to date. The newly tuned Bilstein shocks do a great job of soaking up the bumps. And the great thing about the TRD off-road package is it has the 8 3/4 inch rear differential. That, and it does feature an electronic locking differential for the rear for even more off-road traction. Now we got to test that out today and use the new crawl system on some pretty difficult terrain. And overall, the Tacoma impressed us with how well it performed. This system is designed to make driving in challenging, slow-speed off-road terrain a little simpler by allowing the driver to focus on steering while it controls acceleration and braking. Although the third-generation Tacoma is longer than previous models, it still feels like a smaller mid-sized truck. And we were impressed with how well it got through some tight spots during off-road testing today. But there are quite a few changes to the 2016 Tacoma. The exterior is accented with sharper, more defined lines that more closely resemble the Tundra. The frame itself is redesigned as well, featuring more high-strength steel in the frame, and the body shell is said to be stronger and lighter thanks to a new hot stamping process used by Toyota. The aerodynamics on the new Tacoma were improved considerably. Toyota tells us there's a 12% drag reduction on the new model, which is the largest in Toyota's truck history. This is thanks in part to a few major changes, as well as some minor ones, but the big ones being a new air dam up front and a tonneau cover that covers the rear of the truck bed. Even though the air dam seems like a horrible thing for off-roaders, Toyota says it will feature a segment-best 29-degree approach angle, or there will be a 32-degree approach angle on the TRD off-road models since it won't feature the air dam. Other notable updates include a lockable rear tailgate that now has an easy lowering feature so it will slowly retract. The inside of the new Tacoma has its fair share of changes as well. Now, the interior on the previous Tacoma lasted 11 years, and the new interior really is simple, easy to use, and has a nice layout. We're especially impressed with the button layout and the new 7-touchscreen audio system. There's a new push-button start that fires the engine to life. The Tacoma will also offer dual-zone climate controls, a segment-first moonroof option, and wireless cell phone charging. Also, one of the coolest new features is the standard integrated backup camera display, which will be standard on all trim levels for the Tacoma. For those looking to document their adventures in the new Tacoma, Toyota has partnered with GoPro to offer an industry-first GoPro mount on the truck to document the action in front or within the cab of the new Tacoma. 16 and beyond, Toyota will no longer offer a single cab option, as the new Tacoma will only be offered in access cab and four-door double cab options. There will be 5 model grades, including the SR, SR5, TRD Sport, TRD Off-Road, and Limited trims, with prices starting at $23,300 for the SR, running all the way up to the limited starting price of $37,820. Now, it was great we got to spend the entire day behind the wheel of the all-new Tacoma, out here in literally the neck of the woods for which it gets its name. Now, we're especially looking forward to getting our hands on a production version of the vehicle so we can test against the other trucks in the class in the 2016 midsize shootout. The good news is the midsize truck market is alive and well, and as the long-reigning leader, Toyota hopes its new Tacoma will keep it at the top for many years to come.